Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here at weatherweb.net, and it is Sunday the 18th of August. Thanks again for watching. Just a reminder, we kept free of charge by the adverts you see around the screen. It's by you coming back and using the site that generates the revenue that keeps us free of charge. So again, many thanks to you for continually doing that. Don't forget as well, you can follow our Twitter feed at Weather School and also tell your friends about us. Okay, let's take a look at what's happening. And a glorious sunrise this morning across Ceredigion. This is looking eastwards into the Cambrian Mountains as we store the more unstable air clearing away towards the east and a ridge building from the west. The sun just breaking through the clouds there. Don't forget, send your pictures in to me at simon@weatherweb.net and we'll include them in the videos. Now, it looks like we're going to see an improving situation through this week. It's not as clear-cut as perhaps it once seemed, and certainly big question marks over what happens as we get towards the weekend. The various different models saying different things, pointing in different directions, and for example, the CFS today has weighed itself right into high pressure being dominant through until at least the middle part of September. It's chopping and changing every day at the moment, so I think we can't really hold much faith in it, but it's just interesting to see how these things are changing. But this is the GFS forecast chart for Manchester, and this just shows quite nicely really how temperatures pick up during the course of this week and then fall off into next weekend. You'll notice as well limited amounts of rainfall, but I must admit I think we've got to say low confidence in the forecast for the coming holiday weekend. Also just notice the cooler nights here as well that might occur with clearer skies, and of course now we're getting into the late part of August. We're getting longer nights, hence we can get more radiation out of the ground and temperatures can fall. So I think we are going to be in for some nippy weather ahead by night. But I mentioned the weekend, and it's the Canadian really that I favour above all this weekend at the moment. Certainly the way things are looking today, but as I say, this could change. This is the chart for 12 o'clock on the 24th. So that's Saturday, and it's got the jet here, look, blowing through the Atlantic through Scotland. It's brought some front through Scotland by them, but it's still maintaining this ridge here, look, of high pressure across southern parts of the country, keeping the fair weather in. Now by Sunday what it wants to do is just to try and build this ridge a little bit further north if it can. Still got the jet stream towards the north of Scotland. It's being squeezed away up towards the north, but that ridge dominant across Ireland, Wales and most of England. However, by the 26th, you'll notice that the jet is trying to get itself back in again across the country. Got another ridge here building out in the Atlantic, but its trend is to try and give us this temporary spell of more unsettled mixed weather across the country for perhaps 3 or 4 days through next weekend. And then I think what will happen is that ridge will get its way back in, and I think we should end up with a fine end to the month. So that's the way I think it's going to progress. I really think we'll see very little rain across southern parts of the country, most of it up towards the north. May briefly see some showers for all areas, perhaps next Sunday or Monday, but things then improving as that high builds back in. Going to be interesting to see how that one develops, because that will have an impact on the forecast for September. But back to today, this is the pressure chart for today. Got a westerly flow blowing across the country, bringing a few showers to more northern and western areas, but drier towards the east and the south. And just in case you haven't guessed and you can hear the birds in the background, I'm recording this outside at the moment out here on the west coast of Wales. On to Monday, high pressure building its way in, a ridge of high pressure, and I think it allows some showers across western Scotland, northern and western parts of Ireland, perhaps the far northwest of England, but for most it's dry, it's warm, it's sunny. Tuesday sees the high firmly in position. Maybe some cloud just drifting up the western coast of Ireland, bringing some drizzle here, perhaps into western Scotland too, but for most it's dry and we should have a sunny day, although just need to watch for a little bit of low cloud, perhaps just drifting up the Irish Sea. Until Wednesday now, low pressure centred across Scotland. That may just bring more cloud, I think, across Ireland, across North Wales and across northern England as well as Scotland, perhaps introducing some showers here too, and a breezier day across the north. Lighter winds down towards the south though, good spells of sunshine and feeling warm. Now for Thursday, still got a front centred over the far north of the country. I think what that will do is allow more cloud and perhaps 1 or 2 showers through Scotland, particularly over high ground, but generally dry for most. But notice that we've picked up this easterly breeze in the south. I think plenty of dry conditions around, best of the sunshine out towards the west. May just be some patchy low cloud affecting these eastern coasts. On to Friday, still got the east to southeasterly breeze. I think what that will tend to do is bring more in the way of cloud down the eastern coast of Scotland and eastern coast of England, probably north of the Wash, maybe a little bit further north than that. I think for most areas though, dry, warm, sunny, best of the sunshine out towards the west, although a little bit of drizzle affecting the west of Scotland thanks to that warm front. And just quickly into the weekend, low pressure dominating. Look, through the weekend, or according to the GFS, that's what it wants to do. Really, I'd have very, very low confidence in this. But looks like low pressure's in. There could be some showers around as well as some sunny spells. Similar again for Sunday, low pressure still here. So I think we've got to look at sunny spells and scattered showers. But as I say, really low confidence in this one. So whatever you're doing, thanks again for watching weatherweb.net. Have a great day and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.